Hello fight fans, Mr. Rickster here with another talk video from outside the corner of fans' perspective. Okay, Usyk versus Dubois fight review. Now, yeah, it was a decent fight. It was a lot better than I expected. Dubois did a little bit better than a lot of people thought. He didn't come out fast. I thought he was really going to come out really sort of fast and strong in the first few rounds, but he just felt his way. It took him a while to feel his way into the rounds. Usyk sort of picked off the first 3 rounds, really, while Dubois was trying to get to grips with what Usyk was sort of doing, which is very, very difficult to do. Dubois did better in the 4th, and then obviously he got that controversial knockdown in the 5th, which, look, my initial first thoughts was that, it was a low blow. And then a few seconds later, I thought, well, the ref must have got it right. It must have, because he gave Usyk plenty of time. He sort of had like 3-4 minutes to recover. A lot of people thought it was a legitimate body shot. I know Frank Warren and Dubois and Don Charles, them all look really unhappy. Some of the boxing communities sort of saying that it was a sort of illegal. So it was a legal body blow, so it should have been counted out. But obviously, boxing, this is the thing, we haven't got VAR or Hawkeye like you have in tennis and VAR in football. So, but after reviewing the footage, it does look as though it was sort of borderline, so it would have been classed as a accidental low blow. Now, in terms of would Usyk have got up off the canvas, I think so. I think he would have done. He's a warrior at the end of the day, and he's a wily old fox, isn't he? So obviously, when the ref classes it as a legitimate sort of fell low blow and he gives him a few minutes to recover, he's going to take those minutes at the end of the day. You can't blame him for that, but I do believe he would have got up off the canvas and the result would have ended up being the same anyway at the end of the day. So, Dubois in some ways has only got himself to blame. He should have laid it on thick. When the fight resumed, there was over 2 minutes 15 seconds, 2 minutes 20 seconds or something left of the round, and Dubois should have just jumped on him. He tried, but it didn't really work, and then Usyk sort of recovered at the end of the 5th round, and then the 6th round he started laying on the pressure. He hit Dubois with some good straight shots, and then the 7th, and I think he knocked him down in the 7th, didn't he? And then come out in the 8th, and pretty much the same as the 7th. Usyk was just laying it on, hitting with some good shots. I do believe that Usyk wanted to get him out of there, to be honest with you. So he started laying it on, and the 8th round was, I think he knocked him down twice, and then obviously he finished him in the 9th. Now, a lot of people are saying Dubois quit and he's got no heart, and to a degree, I agree with what they're saying. I watch a lot of boxing, and it does appear as he gave up a little bit too early. But, I suppose at the end of the day, he saved himself for another day. He pretty much lost all the rounds at the end of the day, and he was starting to take a beating. I think his stamina and his energy and that let him down as the fight was going on, but we sort of know that Joshua said the same thing, and Tony Bellew, and Usyk wears you down at the end of the day. So I think Dubois just got wore down, obviously, and look, he's 25 years of age. He's never really been in a fight like that before, with such high levels of energy and pace. It was fought at a high pace in the first 4 or 5 rounds. So, but Dubois did well. He's got nothing to be ashamed of at the end of the day. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of debate over the next few weeks of whether he should be the champion now because it was a legitimate body shot. But, you know what, this is boxing, and as I say, I do believe Usyk could have got up off the canvas and finished him. So, but all in all, it was a good fight, you know. And Usyk is slowing down though. I will say that he looks a lot slower over the last 12 months, and there's a lot of people saying he doesn't fight enough. And if you look at his record, he's only ever since like 2019, he's only ever had one fight a year. So that's definitely not being active enough. So I know obviously COVID was round about that time, and then you had the war in Ukraine. So I know it's a difficult time for him to fight, sort of, you know, consistently fight regular. So, but he's only been fighting once a year. But I think the age is showing a little bit now. He is 36, coming 37. So he did slow down a bit in the later rounds. But you know what? I still think he's got 2 or 3 fights left in him, so hopefully we'll see the Tyson Fury fight in the next 12 months or something, and then he might not do a lot after that, had he really? So, but that's all for me, guys. I'll catch you all on the next one. We'll be ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving. Ciao for now.